And there he is. Larrys, I want to say good afternoon, but I do know players are on Portland time. So is it good morning for you? Have you had your breakfast? Where have I caught you in your day?
Well, I woke up very early this morning.
Okay.
It's funny. It's funny because since I'm here, I have some problems with my sleep. I can fall asleep very late, but I will still wake up early.
So you
So
try, yeah, so you're trying to stay on Pacific time, or it's just is
I'm
your
trying. I'm trying. It's just I don't know what's going on with my body right now. Like yeah, yesterday I fell asleep by 2 a.m. and I woke up at 8 this morning.
Oh
And I
wow.
couldn't sleep. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. So I'm
Yeah.
waiting for nap time.
Well, I hope I'm not interrupting that with fans.
No, no,
How about
it's
you
gonna
and
be.
your every player is they have their own room. Is that right? So you're not being kept up by anybody else's snoring or anything like that?
No, 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 it's good. But I have my room is connecting with Bill, so I
Okay.
can hear everything. I can still hear everything what's happening in his room right now.
What's
He's playing those video games all day long, and it's crazy.
Are you not? So I've heard that Bill is one of the top table tennis players. I've heard Eric Williamson and Jeremy Bobucki playing Catan. What are you doing in your spare time then?
I'm reading.
Fantastic.
I cannot get I couldn't keep up with those video games. I used to be a huge player like
Did you?
back then. Yeah, back then I used to be a very huge player. I could play all day long, but I don't know now. I cannot play more than 30 minutes.
No.
After I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. That's
Mind?
I don't even have I don't even have a system at home. So
Okay.
I'm just playing with my kids all the time, and I just lost the passion for video games.
Well, yeah, I was gonna to ask you, how's that been for you, keeping in touch with your family while you've been there? I can't imagine, of course it's easy, but how have you been able to keep in touch and finding that time?
Mostly with FaceTime. I'm not usually using FaceTime that much, but since I'm here, it's only what I'm doing. Usually I just use voice call, like normal voice call, but I want to see
Yeah.
the kids, I want to see my wife, and that's what I'm doing, FaceTime as soon as I can. And yeah, we talk a lot.
When you said, just to go back, when you said that you're reading, do you read in French or do you read in English?
I read in French.
Okay.
I read in French, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of French books.
Oh wow. So you're getting through that. You're just enjoying spending your own time and reading whenever you're
Yeah,
away from the training
yeah.
ground.
Whenever I can, I'm just reading, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
So what in all, you've been there for a few weeks now, and the reason why you're still there is the team has been really successful. You've had a good tournament. What have you made of your experience in the bubble so far in this tournament style? How have you enjoyed it?
Honestly, I'm I'm used to it because even when we are in Portland, I
Yep.
mostly stay home. That's where I stay home. That's how I enjoy my time. But here it's more difficult because even when I'm home, I'm still able to take my car or go out for a walk or something. Here is more difficult because it's very hot in the afternoon, so I don't want to get a I want to get a I don't want to get in the sunshine like that. And other than that, we try to avoid as much as possible contact with the people to stay away from the virus. So this is why it's hard. I'm trying to as well talk and spend some time hanging out with some of my teammates. We never spend that much time after lunch and dinner staying on the table and just talking and chatting for minutes and hours sometimes, or sometimes with some friends from other teams. Mostly I've been able to keep up with Darlington and Adi,
All
but
right.
most of the time I speak with the other French players from the other teams. So we have these meetings in the lobby.
Oh, you have meetings like set up where you get together with the guys and catch up.
Yeah, we just because we have a group, WhatsApp group from the French players from the MLS, and we just talk into that, and we meet in the lobby and just exchange. It's nice
Uh,
to be able to speak in French this way, because even when I speak French with Jabo and Bill, I have
yeah.
to speak a proper way so they can understand me. But when I speak with those guys, we just speak the way we speak in French. So it's a lot of slangs and all that. It's
That,
fun.
there's a lot of difference then, is there, when you speak in
Yeah,
slang?
not that, because I'm trying to teach them. I'm trying to teach them. At the beginning, it was very difficult because sometimes I used to speak to Jabo and to talk to Jabo and Bill, and they wouldn't understand some words. But now they are catching up, and it's
Yeah.
good for them as well.
I'm racking my brain real quick. So, what other players would be, if you don't mind sharing with us, would you get together with other French players that's in this group that you get together and catch up with?
Yo, Lauren Simon, Chris Mavinga is a very good French of mine. Chris Mavinga, Simon,
Yeah.
Quentin Westberg, Maxime Chano.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Regaton from
Okay.
Cincinnati. Yeah,
Yep.
Regaton from Cincinnati right now. You have Zaibo from New England,
Yeah.
but he's gonna have to leave. He's gonna have to leave anytime soon, so he's not gonna be able to join us in those meetings since they lost yesterday. And
Lost.
yeah, so yeah, that's
What if so with Rigatin, with the striker for Cincinnati? If we get into that, are you giving him any banter? You're obviously, you could be coming up against him if he's starting. What do you make of him? What's that back and forth with your buddy?
it's been funny because we've been talking a lot about the Cincinnati team
Yeah.
in this group chat. We were making fun of them because of the way they've been destroyed by Columbus in the first game, and how they reacted in the second and third game, like being very pragmatic and defensive, which allowed them to go to the knockout round. So at the end of the day, it's very good for them. But I think it's going to be a very tough matchup for us. It's
Yeah.
going to be a very difficult match because they make things very difficult for the opponent. And since the first game they played against Cincinnati, they didn't concede any goals. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
What do you make of with Yap Stan? Did you follow him? Because I know Manchester United, when we were chatting offline, they're one of the teams you support. PSG obviously is your main club, a club that you play for.
PSG is my main since the day I was born. It was PSG. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yap Stam, of course. Yap Stam, of course, because of his days in Man United, and yeah, I think he was a very great defender,
Was
and
he one of
he
the
had a very good
model your game
career.
sorry to interrupt. Did you model your game off of players like Yap Stan? Because you're, an unforgiving center back yourself, like Yap Stan was. I'm interested when you talk about PSG and, supporting Real Madrid. I know it was one of your clubs, Manchester United. Who did you kind of follow? Yap Stan was a defender that I followed, that I wanted to be like as a player.
Yeah, Yap Stam was definitely one of them because he was a very tough guy to
Yeah.
be around, very big man, very big man, and a lot of quality. But yeah, mostly, the player I tried when I was younger to model my game on was Laurent Blanc, was a French player. He
Oh,
played in
yeah.
Marseille and Barcelona. He was very smart and very good on the ball.
Yeah,
On the
great
ball,
time.
he was a very good, yeah, a very nice touch. He used to join the attack all the time. He
Yeah.
had the ball, so that's how he had the chance to sign with Barcelona, which was a tough team to be able to play with back then. You need to have quality as a defender to be able to play there. So yeah, that was definitely another player I try to model my game on.
When we
Obviously, I'm not playing the same way, but this is the guy I
talk,
was looking at.
but you are playing at a high level in form. Saying that, and it's not often that you have to watch games for the Portland Timbers. It's either because of rotation or if you've taken a knock. You were rotated. You got to rest those legs against LAFC. What was that like for you? You're on the bench, but for you to get your legs rested, what was that like?
It was yeah, it was. I enjoyed watching the guys play the way they played, especially I think that especially in the first 30 minutes, it
Yeah.
was a very good game. And I still think that we scored very early in the game, and if we have the chance to score the second goal with the Seba being up 2-0 in this game, I don't think LAFC has a chance to come back in the game and take any points from that. But overall, the reaction was great, and that shows, the character this team has, because being able to come back after, a two being behind 2-1, being able to be back in the game the way we did at the very end, is something very, very, very good for us and for the confidence. Because I've been watching some games they played, and as soon as they scored two goals, they are able to score three, four. But we didn't broke, and we just bended a little bit, but we kept ourselves in the game to be able to come back at the very end. So this is very very good and positive for the future.
The character seems really strong with the team. That's certainly what's coming through the TV set, and we're looking at a confident Timbers team. Does it feel like that? And pushing on now into the knockout round, confident team going into the knockout stages.
Oh yes, we are. Yes, we are, because I think we are very enjoying the way we are playing right now, especially after the last game we played against Nashville, where we were, even if we took the 3 points, we were not very happy of the way we got those 3 points. And the quarantine time and all the Zoom calls we had to try to figure out how to be better in some aspect of the game. I've been paying are paying right now, because I think that we are getting very closer and closer to the kind of team we wanted to be at the time, and that's why I'm saying, yeah, it's very positive for the future.
Certainly fun to watch. I'll let you out on this. What do you have on for the rest of the day after we get off the call? You're going to try and find some sleep training tonight?
Yes, I'm going to find some sleep. We have a team lunch at 3:30.
Okay.
Team lunch at 3:30, and the training session is going to start at 6:30. So plenty of time. It's only 12:30 now. I'm going to catch up some sleep, eat, read a little bit, and then getting ready for the training session.
Just finally, I should have asked, what book is it that you're reading? What's it about?
So it's a book on Black history. It's a story of a black slave, a black African who's been deported not to the America but to the Caribbeans, and he's telling what his life was back then.
Fascinating. Love to learn more on our next chat, but of course, I let you go, let you find some sleep, let you have some time to yourself. Larrys Mabiala, thank you so much for taking the time to jump on. And all the best on Tuesday, of course, against Cincinnati.
Yep. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Enjoy your day. See you soon, Larrys.